to the two Angrygeeks. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
It's early, for me. I'm not usually out of bed yet. Welcome to the Two Angry Geeks show. I'm your favorite perv, Jeremy Courtney, here with your host,
Louis Barry, and family angry member, reoccurring, not even guest anymore, the one and only Ace Fett cosplaying the budget, who brought me some cool toys today, stuff.
Wicked jealous.
I'll get you something, Jeremy. Don't worry.
You don't have to.
You just sell me those.
You don't have
sell
to.
me some of those wood burning things.
Well, tell me who you want. I'll make them.
Batman, make me a whole Hush set. That's awesome. Like, do like a Batman up on the gargoyle, Jim Lee style, and like Batman.
Oh, didn't we just do a Batman on a gargoyle light switch plate?
That would be dope.
I think I just did a Batman on a gargoyle light switch plate.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, I think we
Like my Judge Dredd, like
I got a Spider-Man one for my son.
you did.
Yeah.
Did you buy it from Ace?
No.
Then I don't want to hear
So
about it.
Jeremy doesn't have to buy them. I'll just make them.
Justin,
Give me-
don't our guess.
He's not a guest, he's family.
Oh yeah, that's right. All right, shush away.
Just away.
So,
So what's going on?
nothing much. How are you doing?
I'm alright. Just a bit tired. We've been running on the road. You guys must be tired too. You've
Yeah.
been on the road since June too.
Earlier than that.
Yeah, true.
April.
April.
I thought the season was supposed to end.
Yeah, well, next week is Super Mega Fest, but I don't know if I'm gonna go. I don't know if we're gonna be attending.
You guys aren't going?
I don't know.
We're going just to hang out. We're not even vending.
Well, see, that's the thing. I got a lot of people like Leo from ConMen. What's up, Leo? He texted me last night, asked me if we were going. Slade Wilson asked if we were going because he wants the boys to be their handler.
Slade, you said you'd buy me a beer. Remember that?
I was texting with him this morning. But, yeah, he texted last night, say, hey, the boys are going to go. I need somebody to be a handler and stuff. But next week will be the first Saturday in over 2 years that Rose actually has off.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, you know what I mean? And I talked to Mr. X Comics Bill last night, and Mr. X was like, you need to relax. Because I'm like sitting on I hope my boss ain't watching this, but I'm sitting at my desk and I'm working on a design, and I'm like,
Working on a design.
whoa. So yeah, I think maybe we'll just sit that one out. I'm not sure. But we do have a con this afternoon and tomorrow. I'm going to be cosplay judge. I'm going to be stepping in your role.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm going to be actually a judge.
Moving up in the world. People are respecting your opinion. I don't know why.
I don't know. Do you?
That's moving down. Moving down.
Moving down. What the hell?
I don't know. It depends.
Now, I wanted to talk about Constantine. Neither one of you guys watched it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That one I should actually watch.
I saw half of the
doesn't
first
tie
episode.
in
That's
with
it. What I did see, I did like though. Even though the first episode was a little slow.
Well, it had to be.
Yeah, it's always the first one. But I liked what I saw. I liked visually, it looked good. I like who they chose for the character of Constantine. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm digging it. I really am.
Got nothing for it. I don't know thing about it.
Well, that's the thing. You don't have to know anything.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like, at this point, I suck because I have nothing to catch up on with that show. I could just jump right in and be like, whew.
Yeah, I mean, from what I understand, they're going to be bringing Felix Faust in.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to bring Dr. Fate, the Spectre, and Alec Holland.
Now, are they going to
The
cross
Swamp
over
Thing.
with the WV or CW? Sorry, not WV.
I don't.
WC.
I don't
CW.
know.
Say CW?
CW.
Are we allowed to say CW?
We just did.
WC? I don't know.
We just did.
The green letters.
the green letters. TV now, you know that thing.
Yeah.
They should do a Green Lantern TV show. That would be kind of cool.
You know, it would work.
That would
Yeah,
be
would
cool, but casting would be an issue right now.
Oh, it definitely would.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, which one would you go with?
Oh, you know what? They should go with like
Kyle
Green
Rayner.
Lantern Core and like
Yeah, if they that's a good idea. If they did the Green Lantern Corps, it doesn't matter which one. They can just
they could just
like
follow separate stories.
like the
Netflix could pick that up.
Oh my
yeah.
God!
Oh,
yeah.
that would be good
If
if
they
Netflix
did
did that.
Tales of the Green Lantern Corps.
I
That way
want
you could
money
have.
for that Netflix if you pull that.
Yeah,
off.
they can have Kilowog. They can have Kyle.
Oh, they could do all.
They can
sorts
have
of
John.
characters.
They
It would
can
be
have
great.
Aricia.
Aricia.
They get Bodiaca. They can have everybody. I mean, and not just Hal and not just Jon Stewart. That's bloody brilliant. Holy cow. What the?
It once a millennium.
Lewis is British now. Bloody brilliant.
It's Constantine, I'm telling you. Books. I'm really digging that show, man. You guys got to actually watch
I gotta get caught up with it. I'm caught up with everything else, but I gotta get caught up with that.
Behind on everything. Except for America's Next Top Model.
because you're a pervert.
No, my wife, she watches all these shows, and she doesn't watch my shows.
I felt totally out.
I know what that's like.
Yeah,
I felt
know
last
everything
week
about Road Rules, Real World, anything like that. Give me a reality show. I can
See,
tell
I'm
you.
lucky that she doesn't watch all that crap, but I've got to deal with like
Bad Girls Club.
Pretty Little Liars.
Oh,
and
I watch that one.
Sweet Life of the American Teenager. Stuff
Don't
like
have
that.
to watch that one. I'm very
So-
happy about that one. But that one's got some interesting subject matter. I'm just like, oh.
I'm just. I'm just.
You know what I have to deal with?
What do you got to deal with?
Criminal Minds, the true crime stuff, like the.
Oh, she watches that too. True Crimes and we watched that together.
It's like unsolved mysteries, and I'm like,
The Next 48.
yes, stuff like that.
If
I'm
we
like,
run out of stuff to watch, that's always
Well,
go-to stuff. Easy.
Well, there's always 13 seasons of SVU on
Oh,
Netflix.
yeah.
So if you run out of anything, so.
last week I was like totally out of place because we had Bobby Ocean out last week, and Jeremy and Bobby Ocean start talking about
Revival Pro Wrestling.
Revival Pro Wrestling.
RPW, he finally got the footage.
Well, you know, if my camera guy,
Well, he's blaming you.
he recorded.
Always blames the black guy.
It's it's cool. What I mean, Will he thought on his shoes. We'll use the camera for the interviews, and he'll use his phone for all the matches. But then he puts it on Dropbox. The files are too big, and Dropbox, hey, you got to pay for your download.
That's silly.
It's another thing, like with all my computer equipment all messed up right now. Like all my stuff, my iPad's messed up, my laptop's messed up. I'm doing everything off my phone, and it's like driving me nuts because I can't. With everything, Google Drive wants you to upload everything for Google Drive, and then there's like, oh, well, you got to pay a premium subscription.
Exactly,
I'm like,
and
really?
I was like, ah. So our match, the only match that we had was the Battle Royal, and I did
that
start.
was cool.
I-
That's really the only match you really need because it's a battle royale.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, hey, clips
at the
here, clips
end,
here.
They had Holyoke's principal come into the ring. Wasn't that at the end of that one? No.
I don't
Did
know.
you watch? You didn't even watch.
I was busy. I had to get all the footage up. I was with Kiss
It was
forever.
cool.
Hey guys,
I
with
wish
Kiss,
I could remember his name.
Can I say something, please? Guys,
wish I could remember his name. Go ahead.
I want to thank John Sander, Michael Gorilla, and Rob Smith, the guys from Kiss Forever. Once again, last Saturday night was just awesome.
Yeah, I hate it when
And-
you use people's real names because I have no idea who any of they are.
So wait. Ace is the one that's not feeling good, right?
No, Star Child.
Star Child, man, get better.
Yeah,
man.
get
Oh.
better, please,
Sorry.
get better.
I hope it wasn't because of Louis. Really, was it?
They treated us top notch like the President of the United States. And I hope my singing didn't wreck anything because I don't know if you saw. I was
hope they
actually
were
on
acting
stage.
like
I was on.
Democrats.
I was on stage singing rock and roll all night with them. They embarrassed the hell out of Christian. The demon actually
Did
walked
they
over.
actually turn
It
your
was
microphone on?
Yes, they
Oh,
did.
gosh.
The demon walked over, started licking
That
Christian's
poor
face
crowd.
right on stage. It was, yeah, it was a blast. I can't wait to see you guys again and hang out with you. And Star Child, please get better. Now, what were you saying about the president of?
The
The president, the principal.
We're going back to the principal. Oh, the principal wrestled.
Really?
I guess he was an old time, back in the day,
It happens.
wrestler.
It happens.
And
So
he
did Mr.
came
Belding.
Yeah, I know,
Mr. Belding.
right? I remember that. Wow,
It
so
happens.
bad about
The Big Bopper
that.
wrestler.
Squirrel.
It happens.
It does. But yeah, it was fantastic. The guy came out, he wrestled. The whole crowd went nuts because I guess it's all his school kids there, and it was came out to Hulk Hogan's Real American.
I heard that and I started laughing because last
Oh,
weekend
dude, it
we're
was
sitting here with Bobby Ocean last weekend, right? And he just starts singing Hulk Hogan's music out of nowhere. And
It's a great song. I remember having that tape.
Me too.
From like
Yeah.
all the intro music. I remember having that.
here's
as
a
kid.
trick.
The
Here's a
wrestlers,
trivia.
me, Gene Oakland, doing what was that song? Bop something.
Bopper, Papa Ran. That one?
No. The
If
where
you
all the
only
wrestlers.
knew
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
okay.
the crocodile, whatever.
Here's a trivia question. Here's a little
Uh-oh.
trivia for you that you probably don't even know.
Okay.
Real American was not originally Hulk Hogan's theme music. It was somebody else's. Do you know
Ric Flair.
who? No.
No, it's before.
No.
Before.
And I'll give you a hint. It was
Before
a
Ric Flair,
tag teams. It was it was a tag team's theme song.
We're not talking Mega Powers, are we?
Oh no.
Okay.
No, it was actually Mike Rotundo and Barry Windham's theme music.
Barry Windham, wasn't he one of the
He was also the Widowmaker. He was the Stalker. Barry Windham was
wasn't he part of the Four Horsemen? Yeah,
Yes, he
Four
was.
Horsemen. That's right.
That's Blackjack
and
Mulligan.
Arnie Anderson.
Arnie Anderson.
God, we're going way back.
Yeah, actually, Barry Windham is Blackjack Mulligan, the legend. That's his son.
Bulldog. What was that guy's name?
The British Bulldog?
No. The one that was part. He wasn't the Bulldog. They called him the Bulldog.
Well, there was Davy Boy Smith and the Dynamite Kid. They were the British Bulldogs.
No, not the
Then
British
Davey
Bulldogs. I'm talking about the Four Horsemen.
The Four Horsemen. It was Arnie Anderson, Barry
The
Windham.
guy that wore the
Oh,
helmet.
that's Scott Steiner.
Steiner.
Rick Steiner.
Rick
Brothers.
Rick
Steiner.
Rick won it because he was the. Yeah, I remember. He was like the mad face bulldog. He used to try to bite. Scott was the one that did the. Damn, what was his finish move off the top rope?
Frankensteiner.
Frankensteiner, man.
Those were the days.
That was I miss wrestling.
That's what made me want to do it, back there. But no, that was Real American was actually Mike Rotundo and Barry Windham's theme song.
I did not know that.
Not many people do.
I did not know that.
Because they gave it to Hogan and Hogan.
Hopefully, I can filter that out.
It's all Hogan. Well, back then, but see, like right when they came in, I was real young anyway. I'm only 33, so I'll be 33, right, honey? I'll be 33. I don't even know how old I am. I'll be 33 next week. So
Next week's your birthday?
yeah, Super Mega Fest is my birthday next Sunday.
Holy
Next
crap.
Sunday.
Sunday.
I like cookies and cupcakes. I'm just saying. You're known to get free stuff at my booth if you bring
Happy
me.
birthday.
Get out of here.
Just give him that back.
I'll pull a Tim.
Give him the Batman card. Happy birthday. Didn't I get this to you? I don't know.
Regifting. I think that's the only time when regifting is acceptable. When it's cool shit.
Wait a minute. I gave this to you.
Oh, this is awesome. I really didn't want to give it to you, but now you give it back to me.
So next week's your birthday. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Wow.
unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, you should watch Constantine. It's a good show.
I know. I'm sorry. Dude, I really need to watch TV because actually last night I had to delete a whole bunch of stuff that I'm just like, am I ever going to get to this kind of stuff? Like, what's that? Oh, God, Psycho there, but it's the TV series.
Bates Motel?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's on Netflix.
Is it? Alright, see, that's what I did. I went through the ones, I'm like, is this, because some of them were HBO shows, I'm like, well, I can always just go on demand and watch that, or I can go on Netflix and watch
That show's disturbing.
It is.
Bates Motel. I haven't watched it yet.
Just
I
the kid alone in it. It's Freddie Highmore, right?
Yeah,
I
the
think
kid
so,
from
yeah.
The kid from the
Spider-Man.
remake of the Willy Wonka.
and
Yeah.
Spiderwick Chronicles.
Yeah, like it's disturbing to see him like banging like a 50-year-old woman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What?
It's a real twisted story, and like I have to say, I've only seen the first season, but what they did in the first season was pretty good because you figure you're just going to see the development of a homicidal maniac, and they go into other stories. Like, I never knew Norman Bates had a brother. Who knew? And he's like the weed supplier.
Yeah, but like think about her. Like, how would you approach somebody for that role? How we're gonna need you to sleep with a 20-year-old guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's very like there's some creepy.
I mean, but if it was like Liam Hemsworth who looks older, that would have been cool. But the fact that he looks still so young, and it's like, hi, this is Charlie from Willy Wonka. We're gonna need you to
Well,
sleep
he's
with him.
supposed to only, I think, be like 16 or
Yeah,
17.
he's supposed to be like 16, 17.
Yeah.
And she's twisted anyway, though.
Yeah.
She's the actress
kinda
from The
hot,
Conjuring, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Kind of.
She's hot for her.
Everybody's hot with you.
No, but she's attractive for
Hey,
her.
look at that bag lady. Damn, she's
Damn,
hot.
she's kinda
Jeremy.
The Witch in the Tower from Princess Bride. Or no, Robin
All
Hood
right.
Men in Tights. The Witch in the Tower.
Yeah.
All right,
she's kinda
I don't
hot.
She's kind of hot.
I have
old.
my limits.
No, you don't.
No, I really don't.
Not.
It's amazing what everybody looks like in the dark.
This is what we got to deal with now.
I love you, honey, by the way. I am married.
Sarah, I feel sorry for you. Does Sarah watch the show?
No.
Does she claim you?
Does she claim?
No. She's just like
Who's that guy walking next
pats
to
me
you?
on the shoulder and she's like,
You're a good kid.
good boy.
Here's a treat.
It's nice, yeah.
Ace brought me some cool stuff today. I'm gonna flash it on the screen later on.
I'm just like the redheaded stepchild.
Hey, in
of
the
show.
Fett clan, it's customary when you get invited to somebody's house to come bearing gifts like the three wise men.
Yeah, but see, you're a family. You're invited here every time. Whenever you guys want to come up, you're invited.
Wait till you see what we get you and the kids for Christmas.
Christian's highlight of Rhode Island Comic Con. I was with Uncle Ace, and I gave the Red Ranger a gun. What? That's what he's telling everyone. Yeah, I sat down with Uncle Ace.
His face when Austin St. John came to the booth, his face was.
Oh, Cody was like,
That's cool.
"What?"
You're the Red Ranger? I like my wife's reaction though. Is he famous? Yeah, honey, you want to take a picture with him?
But Christian was like, he comes home and Rose is like, "Well, how was it?" The Red Ranger came to Uncle Ace's booth and I handed him a gun. I was like, that
Somebody made a
sounds-
comment about that. I think it was Boston Ninja Turtle. I think Julio made a comment. Oh, that gun is awesome. I was like, yeah, I gave him that. That's cool.
And Christian was like, I handed it to him. It was so cool.
He loved it though. What a stand-up guy. What a great,
Yeah, he was really cool.
cool.
I saw him out of the corner of my eye, and I'm me. I don't care. I just walk over and grab him and say, "Hey, come on over." You weren't there.
No.
You were grounded that whole entire.
Oh
weekend.
yeah. See, my wife likes to go away to places and not take me, and I get to stay home with 2 children.
But
That's
you,
awesome.
you do. Well, see, that would have been.
So you could have left him at the booth though, man.
Well, this is the thing.
How old are they?
I'm debating on my daughter's being ready yet. My daughter is 3. 3.
Oh, my wife would have loved that.
Well, you see,
I'm
if
just
you
worried
answer
about
the
some of
phone,
the more scary costumes.
if you answered
Oh,
the
yeah.
phone, the night I
Oh
called you,
yeah, that's true.
Rose said she would have done it all. She came to babysit Zoe for you.
Yeah.
But then my thought was, okay, fine. He wouldn't have had the press passes to get in, or he would have took
yeah,
one
I
of the
would've been-
boys. Somebody was being left outside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it
So
would've
they-
been-
Well, I could have just took one of their passes while they were sitting at the booth because they don't check anything when they're
Yeah.
at the booth.
Yeah,
and then
once
brought
you're
it down to them.
you know.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's not like we're guests trying to sneak into the building. They know we're vendors or we're press, so you know it's.
Yeah, somebody would have been locked out. I felt
Yeah.
so bad for Robert, Scarlett, and Jessica. I mean, when we walked by,
It's okay. It saved me money though.
That's one of the things that's one of the things I did get upset about. You know, not seeing them being able to get in and stuff like that. But that's because, and that was one of the points I made. I mean, some of these people contribute to cosplay in such a big way that you need them at your conventions because they do attract a lot of attention. Because I mean, let's face it, wherever Jessica and Scarlett go, they attract a lot of attention.
did they debuted
you know what I
Wilma Wilma and Betty at
So-
Rhode Island?
People talk about that, but a lot of Facebook pictures are up, and it includes them and stuff like they're tagged. I don't know how many times. So not to see them, at the convention, that right there is just discerning. But the other people that are waiting, they're like, "Oh, I wanted to go to the mall," and I'm like, "What are you going to the mall for? It's a damn convention. Like, you don't have malls where you live.
There was a mall.
It's
convention.
connected to the mall." So
I don't
it's-
want to talk about the Providence, Rhode Island Mall because it sucks.
No,
Or was it Matches? I told. I don't know.
probably matches.
Okay. Last week. What?
Sorry. I just had. I looked down and I saw the receipt in my pocket and I was like, oh, I forgot to load the guy's tracking. I'm sorry. I care about my customers.
Yeah, I just want people to pay me when they bid on shit
Yes. What happened to you? Then I'll get to the Rhode Island.
no.
I'll get to the
Was
Providence
that
Mall.
on
eBay, man.
on eBay?
What happened? I saw
And
that.
it
this
happens,
morning.
and my wife knows it. I sell so much crap on eBay. It happens all the time. There's you
Oh, no,
those
I know.
idiots that they go, "Oh, well, I need to move money around, or
Yep.
I don't get paid till Fridays." What the hell are you
Why are you
bidding
bidding
for?
on stuff? Yep.
You know what I mean? It
And
drives me
like,
nuts.
I don't mind if they contact me before they bid, and they're
Yes.
like, "Hey, if I win this, do you mind waiting until such and such a date?" And I want a date because, like,
I know you want a date, but you're married.
I love you though.
I love you too.
No, I agree. I agree with you. I think that if people contact me and say, "Listen, I need a day or two," I'm cool with that. I'm not a heartless guy. But when you bid on something, I love the people that when I don't make, you know how like you can do make offers.
Oh yeah.
I love the people that send me offers for an already listed auction item. Like it's not a make offer. You can't tell me you want it shipped for this price. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw that status this morning when you were Providence.
Anyway,
I was actually back at the convention center Tuesday for my day job for work. We had a wire convention. It was much less crowded.
Wire convention.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I designed wire and cable. I was there.
I
for
want to
that.
go to a wire convention.
It was much less crowded.
hang out at the Monster Audio booth.
It was funny.
That makes sense.
It was funny. I was gonna bring my press badge that said Rhode Island Comic Con and be like, I finally made it in. No, I'm sorry, Steve. I'm sorry. That was uncalled for,
He
Steve.
apologized.
I'm so well. No,
Big, huge, long apology.
I know. I'm sorry. That was uncalled for. That was completely unprofessional.
Kick the guy when he's down.
Well, anyway, you said somebody said I don't know who it was parking the mall parking lot. Okay, first
Blame it
mall.
on me. It'll work.
No,
No?
first mall I ever been to where you have to pay to park in the parking lot.
You do, but it's cheaper than what they were charging next door.
No, because it was a holiday. It was on Veterans Day, and all of the parking garages were free. So, I go.
Wait, I didn't tell you to park there on Veterans Day. I'm talking about the convention.
Well, no, so I go. I park in the mall. I find the mall. I park in the mall parking lot. Park way the hell on the other side of the mall where PF Chang's are, right? Because I got lost, and it was worse than when we were walking the mall. They
PF
go,
Chang's is
where's the food court? We had to go all the way up. So remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, and by the way, on your behalf, the security guard was a dickhead. Dickhead for treating him the way he did.
Thank you.
So,
you say that?
oh, I just
He
did.
was a flashlight cop, and I had to. It's a convention. Everybody knows, and the sad thing is, I managed them all for years.
Mm-hmm.
So when I would tell my security guys, listen, this is such and such is going on. You're gonna have this. This is how much leeway we're gonna give you. This is where you need to cut it off. You know it's a convention. You know people walking around with toy guns. You can see the orange tip on my gun. It drove me nuts.
The cop made him walk out.
Made me
Then
walk.
they watched him.
Then when I put it in my pants and I was just gonna leave it in my pants, he was like, I'm gonna need to patch it out. I'm like, God damn it! So I actually had to walk back to my car and actually put it in. So,
But it was so crowded. By the time you got back, dinner was already on the table. So it worked out fine. So I park in this stupid mall. It says $2 for the first whatever.
Yeah.
By the time I left, it was $10. Then the stupid machine wouldn't read my card. Right? I had exactly $9 cash.
You were
singles.
that guy at Boston when we're sitting behind him waiting to get into the parking.
I was that guy. So I just
Hour, we're like, why is this guy not able to get in?
So I just stopped the car right at the gate. All these other people blowing their horns. I didn't care. I was mad. Closed the door of the car. I just looked at the other cars. I was like, screw you. You're going to wait. Walked into the office, and I was so pissed. So pissed. Never park in that damn garage again. So the next day I get to work, and my boss, I tell my boss to show him the receipt, and he goes, why didn't you just park in the garage? They were all free. Because I listened to friends. That's what I did.
Nice. I gotta have somebody teach me how to put wallpaper on my phone and stuff.
just go to Home Depot, ask for like a phone.
No, on my
and then-
phone. No. Yeah.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Attention to him. But
Welcome
I'm
back.
sick of
Hold on.
giving money.
Welcome back. Wait. Okay. We were just talking about Neil Adams off camera. What did you say pisses you off?
I've seen Neil at the last 5 or 6 conventions I've gone to, from Pittsburgh to Philly, and people just walk by his table and don't realize that this is the guy that's responsible for half of the shit you're wearing.
Yep. Well, you know what it is, and I'll be completely honest. It's not Neil himself. It's his wife.
Oof.
When
Oh yeah. Everybody, I hear that a lot. That she's a little difficult to deal
I
with.
don't want to badmouth my hero.
I know. I don't. You know, it's like I met Neil a few times. Okay, and this past year at Boston Comic Con, I brought my drug issue. I said,
Neil actually did a full color sketch in my son's autograph book for him.
Yeah.
For free.
because his
And
wife wasn't
that's
there.
why his wife probably yelled at him.
Yeah. So I was over there and I walked over and it wasn't even, it was Friday, right? And I walked over there and I was talking to him and I gave him my book and I said, hey, can you personalize this? Because it's not, I'm not going to sell it.
No.
I'm like, just put to Louis, sign and everything. And he was absolutely, and he's signing it. And his wife came running out of nowhere. Did you pay him for that? And you saw just the look of disgust on Neil. He just like put his head down and was like, she's, I want, it was like $20 or something like that. And I was like,
Well, when I first
Sure,
met
and-
Neil,
and-
it was only $5 back in the day,
Yeah.
which still took me off guard, but I paid it.
yeah. And his wife was like, did you pay him for that? And you could just, poor Neil, he just right here, just signed, shook my hand and everything. And just the look on his face was like, bitch, shut up. It was that bad.
And I fought and clawed to get Neil to Rhode Island too. Like I remember in Philly, like I'd met him in Pittsburgh this year in April, and then in Philly, I'm like, listen, you haven't done Rhode Island yet. I will call him right. I called Steve from his booth and said, listen, we need to get Neil Adams in Rhode Island because he's never been there before. I fought and clawed, and I don't think he did that well, man, because of that whole lockdown situation, and I felt bad. Like it's.
Well, I mean, a lot of people were complaining about Neil's wife. I was doing an interview in Hartford, not Hartford, in Bridgeport, and Neil comes walking by, and I went to shake his hand, and everything, and he was joking, I'll get back to work and everything.
He commented how beautiful my book was.
Yeah, and he was really cool, but once his wife is there, like Brian Edmonds, the Dark Archer of Boston, he actually had to sneak over so Neil can actually autograph his Merlin costume that he made. And he was like, I'm so happy, I didn't get charged because his wife wasn't there. His wife is, I don't know, she's
at that point, like, she commented on that article. Remember that article that floated around a
Yep.
couple months ago about how, like, cosplay
Yep.
is ruining cons? And
Yeah,
all
yeah.
that? She commented on that about the fact that he's not getting recognized, artists, that aren't getting recognized, that don't bring in the money that they used to bring in or the appearance fees that they used to bring in because of this. Everybody's so focused on cosplay stuff. And I get that. I understand where she's coming from a business standpoint. If he'd give away the whole table if he could. So I get where he's, because my wife says to me sometimes too, I give out too much free stuff. Like I give out a lot of free stuff. And she's like, you know what I mean? But in the same token, it's like, that's what people remember though. You know what I mean? People will look at that and they'll come back and they'll spend 10 times as much as they would have spent that day. You know what I mean? So that's how I look at it. So.
Yeah, and that's the thing with Neil Adams. I mean, his wife has this reputation of like, of course I'll buy a print. I'm going to buy a print, sign it, yeah, but...
I'm not a print guy. I don't buy print.
See, I'm not a print guy either, because most of that stuff you can find on the internet and do it yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But still, I'm like, I love your room, but I'm not into the posters and stuff like that. I love my books.
Oh, I got framed books on the wall.
Like his books he sells at his table and signs them or does a doodle on them, I'm more than happy to pay for those.
Oh, yeah, no, I have no problem with that. I'm just saying, it's like, okay, here's a book that I had for a while, and it's like, Ron Mars, he was more than happy to sign all my Lantern books. Tim Sale.
I mean, I gotta ask, how much does it cost to print those prints anyways? Because like $20 a print seems expensive to me.
I don't go to that guys. Those guys that sell like 2 prints for $35. I was like, you realize that I can print this on Google for $3 at my local Staples,
I'm amazed when I see.
You know what I mean? Because the same images you find, the same ones.
Yeah.
But I'll go to the guys that have that really weird, obscure stuff that you see for like $5 for $20. Then I'll grab a bunch of those. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's the whole thing with Neil Adams. It's just his. I mean, and Neil is a hero, like you said. Like you said.
When he told me my book was beautiful, I had a scarlet moment. I was just like,
that's why I'm
thank you. And I walked away.
Yeah. That's why I'm waiting for all this stuff to come out and you look at it and see where they draw their inspiration from. You know what I mean? As far as the comics, like even George Perez when he was down in Bridgeport, man. George Perez is a legend, and
I saw George outside the Connecticut Comic-Con.
He lied to me.
He lied to me.
George.
He's walking up to me. Me and Ollie. I'm sorry. We're walking, and I'm looking, and I'm like, holy shit, that's George Perez coming right at me. I'm like, I know that's George Perez, and he's got that crazy dragon shirt.
Yeah, he always has a crazy shirt, and that's how you know it's him.
I'm like, are you George Perez? Actually, first he asked me, do you know where the
You had your press badge
Convention
on,
Center
too.
was? I was like, yeah, it's right down the street. And I'm like, I didn't want to do like a whole fan geek out thing on him, so I started to walk away, and I was like, I gotta at least ask if it's him. And I'm like, are you George Perez? He's like, and he kept walking. I was like, I saw him in the con later on. I was like, oh!
The funny thing is that until one super fan, I thought security was going to remove this guy, realized who he was. George Perez was sitting in the corner.
Yeah.
Just sitting down like this.
What?
Nobody was talking to him. I'm like, it's George Perez. He's sitting right there. And everybody's like, eh. And again, these are the fair weather fans we keep talking about that have no fucking business being there.
Yep.
That don't know who he is. And I'm like, God forbid one of the Ramitas was sitting there. God forbid a Ramita was sitting there. Would you even know what they look like?
The Junior, I'd have to be like, hey, Junior, can we work on that Pentagon face?
I think the art of Superman is
I like
fantastic.
John Romita's art, man.
I mean, Superman is like...
He used to be way better than what I think he is now. I used to like his artwork, and now I'm just like...
I think his artwork in Superman is brilliant.
not
It's
digging
I mean,
it.
he's
brilliant.
not Jim Lee, but
Oh, Jim Lee is
he's no Jim Lee.
No
But I do like John.
vocabulary,
I like both of them, senior and junior. I think they both, have a lot. They
I have
obviously
respect.
They both contributed. I have respect
But
for
like,
both of them.
God, that...
But can you imagine if
John
one of them was just sitting there? You know
Oh
what I
my
mean?
God, I see it all the time. Like, as you said, with
Well-
Adams, Perez, like, nobody knows.
If you think... Bridgeport was set up a little weird. All the artists was really...
Yeah, Mitch already yelled at me for that. Because on the video I was like, it was a decent con. He was like, my cons are just decent. I didn't mean it like that. I wasn't quoting myself. I was quoting people who commented. Because like when I go to these things, I'll ask people, what do you think of the con? What do you like? What do you don't like? And then when I do my reviews, I'm like, okay, this is what I've heard. This is the average of what I've heard. This is what most people are saying. Pretend I'm Family Feud and I surveyed 100 people. This is the answer that I got most.
Speaking of Mitch, I gotta throw a link up to everything on our website for him underneath our friends.
He promises big and better next year.
Yeah, actually, I talked
So
to.
I'm excited.
I didn't actually talk to him. We were texting back and forth after his appearance on Comic Book Man.
Yep.
Which was
Which I saw that. It's like,
bloody brilliant.
you want to buy this skull?
And yeah, I texted him, say, hey, I finally got around to watching it. It's awesome. And he said he was going to make an announcement, soon. And I saw, actually, I was privileged to see the prototype of the Connecticut Comic-Con poster for this year.
I'm anxious to see where he goes with it because obviously the Webster Bank Arena didn't work.
to see anything.
You know what I mean?
I
That venue
Being
didn't
in the
work.
dark.
That venue didn't work at all. So I'm anxious to see where he goes with it.
It was just it was a good con. It was really it was good. It was packed. It was just set up kind of weird.
Yeah, well, that venue itself, I don't think really lends itself well to conventions. It's just the venue itself. It had nothing to do with Mitch or his team. It was just that venue is very tough to do a convention because the floor is not that big. You know what I mean? So
No,
all
it's
these
not.
vendors are cramped in, and literally you're standing here, and when you,
Well, see, that's what
Your
I was.
passes
See, I'd
Someone's-
never been to that one before.
Yeah.
That,
What
that was
what I was
odd
thinking,
to me.
what I was thinking, and Mitch, this is constructive criticism. I would have put all the vendors upstairs around, and all the stars and artists is downstairs on the convention floor. I think that way you have both sides for the.
I don't
vendors.
think they gave him the option for upstairs though.
Well, no, because that's where the artists were. That's what I'm saying.
Well, a lot of them were off to the side in the main hallway.
Yeah, but if when you walk down, you had like you had Matt's booth here, then you had Ringside Comics here, and you had all the stuff upstairs. If all the vendors were up there, and then
I
around,
actually agree with that. All
and
the
then
vendors should have been
downstairs,
upstairs.
all the artists.
I don't think I went upstairs. I have no idea what you're talking about. You're talking about where George Perez was?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, all the
yeah.
vendors up there.
Oh, see, I
And
don't
then-
count that as upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Well, you have to go up the ramp.
Yeah, so all the
I
vendors.
thought you were talking about like upstairs.
No,
He's
no,
kind
no.
of lazy, like, upstairs.
I can barely walk.
I know.
All right then. So all the vendors, all the vendors in that area,
Okay.
and then downstairs have all the stars, the cars, and all the artists downstairs. I think, that way that you had a lot of room. Because, like, Patsy, what's up, Patsy? He was complaining that it was, I can touch my competition.
Yeah,
and so I think if it was set up that way, you had a lot more room.
And Patsy always has a lot of booths. Usually Patsy gets two. One that he runs, one that his dad runs.
His dad runs, yeah.
So it's like, to see that small space, like in Philly, he had like a 20 by 20. You know what I mean? In Rhode Island, he had the same thing, like a 20 by 20.
Rhode Island, it was funny with Rhode Island, he was in the same exact spot as Terracon. I was like, how the hell did you manage this? He just starts laughing. He starts laughing because, what are you going to buy now? that's exactly what he said. Because I got my demon from Patsy.
Okay, you dig. Okay. I remember
that was at Terracon I got that from.
I was trying to. He's the one I told you I was trying to find the stuff for you from.
Okay.
But he's like, I don't have it.
Yeah, he knows what I was looking for. But that demon right there, actually bought.
I figured if anybody would have it, he would have it because he's got so much crap.
What are you doing?
Staring.
I know. I don't like you staring at my toys.
I'm admiring.
It's a cool Edgerkin.
And I'm very, very nervous about Tim Wiley coming back on. There's no telling what he's going to open up next.
Just make sure.
Nothing's. I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
Tim.
Maybe have him sit like right there.
No. This is,
Indian style.
No, this is gonna happen. Tim, next time you're on, I think it's in January when Brian Edmonds is gonna be on. You're gonna be in a straitjacket.
Oh, Brian's coming down here?
Yeah, Brian's coming down.
The Dark Archer?
Yeah, you didn't hear. He's gonna shoot something off of Jeremy's head.
Oh no, I heard that. That's right. And
the rest of my hair.
You guys were like, Brian, are you up today? He's like, yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I was like, did anybody ask Jeremy if he's okay with this?
No.
How good is Brian with a bow and arrow?
Yeah.
We're gonna find out. That's the whole fun thing.
You got me.
So yeah,
I mean, it's cool that the Steve the Mailman does tombstones because I think Jeremy's gonna be one. So
yeah, Brian's all.
Wait, is he coming? He's coming down for Minicon?
No, I don't know. When he's on school break, he's gonna come down, spend the day with us down here. We'll take him to Nico, so on and so forth.
What are you doing for Minicon? Where are you guys?
I don't know yet. That's all I'm with.
We might have to get like.
What city?
What, your Minicon?
Yeah.
It's the one we're going to in Meriden, Connecticut.
Then
we might have to get a super bed before so they can stay with us.
Meriden's only an hour and a half for me.
Yep, and actually, it's, the con itself is going to be 15 minutes away from the Angry Parents.
We live 6
You
minutes
have
away.
angry parents?
6 minutes.
We live 6 minutes away.
Nice.
So
yeah.
Wow.
My mom and dad live real
right, it's like
close.
6 minutes, right? Yeah.
Oh, where am I staying?
Like 15, right?
Okay.
It's like I get to your dog in like 2 minutes.
Camera.
We're trying to gauge. I think it's no more than 10, 15 minutes, if that. It's probably like 10 minutes.
No more.
It's like 3.
What the hell was that?
I was talking to my friend.
Oh.
If he can talk to his friends, I can talk to mine.
That's not his friend, it's his wife.
Well, I know.
It's Vanellope.
I know.
Your wife is supposed to be your friend.
I don't want to know anybody's real names, and I hate... Do you know what they
You
did
need
to
a
me at
name.
wrestling? They took me backstage. And
I know they did. And I have to say, Jeremy, Dirt Dog, what the hell, man? Every interview I give to the Dirt Dog, whenever we hang out, I gotta throw up the
Parental advisory.
The parental advisory. You're with Team Angry? It was the most docile interview.
I know.
He was like, yeah. It was really cool and everything. Him and I are on it. We're like us. We're laughing. We're giggling. All kinds of stuff like that. With them guys,
It was nice not to have you around. We could hear
You
each
bring it
other.
out of them, apparently.
apparently.
Well, you need a name now.
You make me...
Yeah, let's give
We
him a
can't
name.
call you Jeremy anymore. You need a cosplay name. You gotta dress up as something.
I would love to dress up as something.
Who would you dress up? Who would you cosplay as?
Well, there is a thing that somebody's working on for him. He-Man.
Right? You see it. Oh, actually, that dude that does the cosplay He-Man and puts out those videos, and he's like really weird and out there. Not weird, I can't say that. The videos are odd, but I like them. Amazing job. I don't think I could cosplay He-Man as well as he does.
I've seen some good He-Mans, man.
Oh, this stuff, dude, like, he was singing.
I never see
Dancing
Skeletor.
on the seat. Oh, I saw
can I get a
Dancing
Skeletor?
No, you didn't see Skeletor
You
at
didn't see the Dancing Skeletor?
No, you didn't see Skeletor at Rhode Island. The guy stopped. He was in the cosplay. That was That
I saw
wasn't too bad.
Orko a few.
That's
I love
That's
Orko.
J-Bo.
That's J-Bo.
That's
He's
J-Bo.
I love him.
The tallest
That was-
Orko ever.
That was
Because
awesome.
I remember
He reminded-
Zamir was Orko that tall.
Well,
If
in
you-
the new
if you
comic,
pull-
he's become dark. Well, he's no longer in the comics because he got whatever. But he's Dark Orko, and he's like huge and menacing and stuff.
Well, if
so
you-
I was like, wow, Dark Orko.
Go to our website. Go to the Angrygeeks website, and you go underneath, friends, fans, and family, and there's a picture with me and J-Bo as Orko, and I'm like,
That is
damn.
awesome. Costume.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Which J-Bo, hope you're feeling a lot better, man.
Now,
You guys were having
that's
some
not his
issues.
real name, right? That's J-Bo's like cosplay name.
I don't know. I just know him as
All right,
J-Bo.
cool.
Yeah,
Well,
I feel
that's
better.
good. Let's keep it that way.
I
J-Bo.
know him as J-Bo.
J-Bo.
Who we missed. We haven't seen him in a couple conventions lately.
Yeah.
He won't be at MegaFest. He wasn't at Rhode Island.
Well, Rhode Island, he was in Vegas. Or
Yeah, he was
Disney.
in Vegas, yeah.
One of the two.
No, they're not going to make matches there put his real name, are they?
They already did.
They already tried.
No, but he just put up another pseudo name, didn't he?
I suggested something. I was talking with Matches, and I knew about the whole thing, and I said, why don't you just call yourself Matt Matches Malone? Matt's not his real name.
Good.
But even Iron Bat, they hit him.
Like, I'm
Matt
sick of
Iron.
Yeah.
Facebooking your Iron Curtain rule.
That's why I put Bruce up there. I was
Put
like,
what?
just put Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce. Yeah, it works. Bruce Matches Malone. No, and I contacted Facebook. I'm like, look, this is a show. It's our YouTube show. I want it to
I
be.
just don't understand.
I'm like, yeah, we have Team Angry as a like page,
Like-
but I want this because I want to interact with our fans. I like to comment and stuff. I like to say happy birthday. I like to do all that stuff, and I like to make fun of you.
Yeah.
And
A lot.
a lot.
Anonymous.
Slap an idiot day. Read this.
Oh.
So
I guess I might have gotten slapped.
And-
Sure.
no, I just want to be interactive. You know what I mean? And it's like, this is not your real name. No crap, it's not my real name,
But
stupid
why?
Facebook.
I don't understand why. Like, what is the reason?
Because the government wants to know where you are at all times.
But
Yeah.
don't they
Well,
have that
watch the
chip in
show,
back of my
government.
neck?
What?
Don't they have that chip in the back of my neck?
It's-
I mean, they know where I am.
That's
at
why
all times.
Xbox Live requires
As soon
a
as
constant
I-
connection now, so they can know where you are. They watch you through your cameras.
Oh,
And
they-
that's
they
why
actually
Xbox
can. That's
Live's-
pretty crazy.
That's why
But
Xbox Live
as soon as you
sales are
scan a
down.
credit card, they know where you are. They don't need Facebook.
Think about it though. Xbox One when it came out was $599. Why is it $329 right now?
Yeah.
Did it go
Because
down?
some people
Oh,
don't
yeah.
have internet. Some people don't want to play online.
Yep.
No,
Not
I
only
don't.
that, but I heard, is it? I
I do,
heard.
I don't.
I heard
I don't.
that the Xbox One is set up just like a computer where you can't share software.
It
You
is. Yep.
You got to put the code in.
You have to put the code in. You only get to share it with two people. Only two. Like if I were to buy a game, if I give that to you, or if I sell, like this is where GameStop's
Oh,
going to
hold
go out
on.
of business.
They can't sell it. back
GameStop
to
does.
GameStop?
They can't. They can. Well, they can, but you know how like GameStop makes most of their money.
Yeah, yeah.
On reselling. You can only do that twice now. You can only sell a game back twice. It can only be used twice.
PlayStation, please don't go that way.
No, no. They're right now.
Mark my words. GameStop will be out of business in the next 5 to 10 years.
Well, GameStop's switching over to like a lot of weird things. They're doing phones.
They
now.
have to.
They have to
Like,
because
they're
of what
doing,
Microsoft
Game
is
sales are down. They have to. PlayStation 4 sold a lot, but their
Well,
numbers
I-
weren't where they were supposed
Well,
to be.
I'll tell you what. Those systems also have to put out games that I need a role-playing game. RPG, old school, turn-based role-playing
That play the
game.
evil within. You have to play.
I
that
have
game.
it. I have.
Oh, you got it?
I have not yet sat down with it.
Oh, I'm right now.
I have it, yeah.
Because
Is it online? Can we play together?
no, we can't play it again. You got to get Sniper Elite.
I
out.
bought it and I returned it 2 days later.
Oh.
You didn't like it? Really?
See, I
Oh, the
hate
boy
that.
teammate reunion.
Is it good? Don't get me wrong. The game is phenomenal. It's graphic. It's violent. It's just too slow for me. If I want a zombie horror type of game,
Did you say zombie whore?
horror.
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 I'm like turning into him for a second.
Horror. For something like that, I need something like even Resident Evil is just a little slow for me. I need something fast, like Left 4 Dead or
Even Resident
Red
Evil.
Dead Redemption, Undead Nightmare. I need something fast paced. You know what I mean? Which is why I'm waiting for Dying Light to come out next year. Which is what I thought it was when I
miss
bought
the
it.
old school Resident Evil games where it was like
Well, they're
you had
they're
to-
redoing it for
Yeah,
the
but
PlayStation
like
4.
I miss how like you had all these puzzles to get through the house.
You
and, like,
have
just
that in-
unlock-
in
You have that in
Within.
Evil Within.
Is it?
Yeah,
Alright,
you get
fantastic.
It's a great game, just a little slow for me. That's all. But it is a great game. I do recommend it.
Well,
Yeah, right.
But
I'm
good
right now.
That's what I've been looking for.
You're trying to
I
fight that
like
dude
the
for like
Final
10 minutes?
Fantasy games that are
What the
coming.
guy?
The beginning of the game when I realized I couldn't kill
Did you
him.
hear Batman's pushed off until next July now?
Again, they pushed it off
June or July?
because it was supposed to be out in
forget
February for my
No,
birthday.
it's June now.
It's
At
bad
least
enough.
June.
Origins?
Yeah.
The
Arkham,
Yeah.
Arkham Knight.
Arkham Knight. Yeah.
It's bad enough that I was all set to go out and buy, Throne
thought
of
it was
Atlantis.
I think I've had it pre-ordered for
Is that Mark's
almost
last
2
game?
years now.
Is that Mark? It's gonna be Mark Hamill's last.
No,
right?
his last game
Oh,
was
yeah, he did.
Arkham City.
Yeah, very sad.
No. Troy Baker's not doing this one. I thought.
No, Mark Hamill's last game was Arkham City.
He already retired from doing the Joker voice.
Yeah, Arkham City.
It was very
Arkham
sad.
City was his last game.
I know Troy did Origins, but I thought he was coming back for. Night.
Is he?
I thought he was coming
Oh,
back for
that'd
Night,
be
and then that was it.
fantastic. I love his job.
That's what I heard. I thought he was coming back for Night. I know Troy Baker did Origins, but I thought he was coming back for Night, and that
I
was
don't
it.
know.
After that, Troy Baker takes over.
I don't know.
I like Troy Baker.
Yeah,
He sounds like Mark.
yeah. When you did the first time you guys were here, we were eating dinner. You, Rose, and I, and you pulled up the video of him reading The Killing Joke.
I like Troy Baker, man. He's talented. I love him as. I
There's
can't
a
wait for.
video of him the whole thing.
He does the whole monologue from Killing Joke.
Oh,
It was at New York Comic Con.
You miss everything.
I do, but now I got something to watch.
Oh,
later
you gotta
instead of
watch
the
it,
show.
You gotta watch it. It's insane. The
kidding, boss.
chills that I got when he read that monologue, I was like, oh my god, it's a new
We're
Joker.
sitting at the table, right? We have pizza, wings everywhere. Well, look at this! And he shows us.
I had to show it to him.
Did you know me and the guys from the page did the whole?
Yeah, I
not-
did, and you guys couldn't even upload it to the.
James says he got it up, but I don't know. Yeah, just I don't know. It was horrible though. It was horrible.
You were Superman, right?
No. I was I want to
Lois
say
Lane?
Robin or something.
You were Lois Lane?
No.
Yes, you was.
No.
Vicky Vale.
Vicky
Really
Vale.
good, yeah. I could rock some stilettos.
Yeah, you could.
She's hot.
Look at these.
Kim Basinger. Sorry, honey.
We're gonna take a break. We'll be right back. You're such an odd person.
What's that?
I'd be worried about that.
I just gave it to her.
Oh. Wow. You guys got this whole thing going on.
Welcome back. I had an announcement. What the hell are you doing? I had an announcement that we're going to discontinue doing Cosplayer of the Week because we're going to have Cosplayer of the Year. We're going to be working with James Petrie, right? And James is going to be helping us. He's going to be with us as we do Cosplayer of the Year. The thing about Cosplayer of the
Are we
Year,
going to do an artist?
yes, we're going to do Artist of the Year too.
Okay.
But how we're going to work the whole Cosplayer of the Year is, in order for you to be eligible, you have to be a past Cosplayer of the Week for the show. Okay? So, you have, like Joe Oliveira, Slade Wilson, Scarlet Fly, Kuno,
New England Deadpool.
the New England Deadpool.
He's like, who the hell's Joe
I know,
Oliveira?
the New England Deadpool,
Scarlet Fly.
Scarlet Fly,
Scarlet Fly.
Michael, Kevin St. Pierre. Those people.
Scarlet Fly too.
Yeah, we can see this is going to be one-sided.
Have you ever
What?
met Robert?
Who?
Her boyfriend.
Scarlet Fly. I'm her
Yes.
husband. I'll rank him.
So she's cheating on you with Robert. Okay,
Yes.
I get it.
Yeah,
I'm okay with this.
She's her.
I'm not
So
a
anyway-
jealous kind of guy.
We're going to have our cosplayer.
Has Robert ever been Cosplayer of the Week?
Yes, he was.
Okay,
as
there
the
you
thing,
go.
he actually.
He's got my
Scarlet
vote
Fly.
for the Cosplayer of the Year. I'm going to vote for him.
Whoa.
You can't vote yet.
Yeah.
You gotta wait.
The phones are not open.
I know.
You have to wait until after the show.
Goddamn American Idol.
Me and Ryan Seacrest go way back.
No, the phones are not open for for this.
Well, we don't have phones.
Well, yeah, we got the geek phone. I mean, it rings
Oh.
every once in a while.
That's
Yeah.
for the president only.
Yeah, the geek phone rings every once in a while.
Yeah, but
You never know who it's going to be.
no, we don't. So anyway, yes, Robert was actually nominated by Peter, this geek phone, Mr. X. Yes, sir.
He's in trouble now.
Yes, sir. So you want, okay. 3 more cosplayers of the week. All nominated by you. Hey,
What?
you're the biggest sponsor we got, so I have to do exactly what you slap Jeremy.
Boom!
Is that okay?
Hold on! Whoa!
That
It's National Slap an Idiot Day!
He told me, Bill, Mr. X, okay. Mrs. X, okay. All right. I guess we're having cosplayer of the week this
I
week.
told you, Bill, how much I love your sword. I don't get it.
And then next week is
Sexual innuendos?
okay,
Angry Geeks.
and the week after. Do you want me to announce next week's in the week? No, save them for next week and the week after. But today's, okay. Thank you, sir.
That's all she wrote, folks.
We have a cosplayer of the week this week.
Alrighty then.
None other than Eddie Wheelcraft. Eddie,
Ah. Hey!
the White Knight of Connecticut.
Yeah.
Eddie, pull up some pictures of Eddie.
Wheatcraft.
I said Wheelcraft.
I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what he's saying, Eddie. Okay, oh, by the way, today's your test. Good luck today, bro. Alright? You're gonna nail it.
Did you get
You
your
guys know
name wrong?
You guys
It's
know,
Eddie.
you guys know he's taking his test today, right?
Like
Yes,
from
for
Eddie and the
cops.
Cruisers?
Yes.
Yeah, like Eddie the Cruisers.
You met Eddie.
Did I?
Yeah,
You
he's
met him at Hartford. You met him at Mitch's Con.
Angry Batman?
The Angry Batman.
The original Angry Batman?
You just saw his pictures.
I
You know who he is.
I know. Short-term
the
memory
picture.
loss, you know?
Connecticut's White's Knight.
Oh, I know who you are.
Of course you know.
Why didn't
Of
you
course
say
he knows,
that?
because he just made the page yesterday.
Eddie, well, you were nominated by Mr. X, and congratulations. And I guess we got another cosplayer of the week next week, and then the week after.
Doesn't
We'll find
matter.
out who
Scarlet
is
Fly's
Mr.
gonna win.
X.
Anyway, James Petron is going to help us. If he has photos of, he's going to help us build everything.
She's
and
got an in.
to nominate your cosplayer of the year, you just have to influence us. You have to influence
The phones are still not open.
Jeremy, influence myself, influence Ace, and of course you got to influence James Petron himself, influence us as to why this person should be cosplayer of the year. We're going to have a gallery up, so I guess after next week, the week after, we'll have a gallery up of all our former cosplayers of the year, of the week, and then
Cosplayer obviously is going to be somebody, local that we know that we've seen, right?
Oh, yeah.
Not somebody from, California that we've never met, right?
well, I mean, we had Evelyn Bell, we have Kevin St. Pierre,
Okay.
who is, I mean, an awesome Wolverine. He is the Wolverine.
If you're not local and you win, message me on Facebook. We'll send you something cool. Cosplay on a Budget will send you something cool.
As well
if
as
you
the
are
Angrygeeks.
local, come down to MiniCon and come to our table. We'll let you pick something off the table.
And you're going to get something from the
I nominate
Angrygeeks.
Jeremy Courtney to be cosplayer of the week for next week. He's got cool.
You can't. We just, Mr. X. The sponsors have spoken. We already have.
Yeah, the man
And-
behind the green curtain.
I did an awesome flash. I mean, we can call me Barry.
See, that's what I think of when I think of Mr. X, the guy behind the green curtain in Emerald City. I don't know why his head pops in. Like, that's the head that pops up. I don't know.
Do you have anything you want to add to the end
Oh,
of the show?
no. I actually was just looking for more info on it. I mean, because I've just
We'll
been
talk off
reading
camera.
a lot about it.
Yeah, we'll talk off camera.
All right, well, before we end the show today, there is something special that we told Mr. X that we'll talk about. I want you to lead into it. It's about a little boy.
I'm not prepped.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I don't know his name. Oh, God, you're going to kill me here.
Well, yeah,
I
it's
wish I
only
was
because
prepped on this.
you do know more about the situation than us.
Here, I have it right here, man.
All right.
I'll give you his name. I have it right here. I know who you're talking about. What the hell did my Twitter pop up?
Something that makes me sick.
Yeah.
Just ill to my stomach.
Did you see my status?
No.
I want to go out there.
Well, we're gonna donate as Ace is pulling stuff up. The Angry Geek Show, we're gonna donate comics,
Comics,
toys.
toys.
We're gonna donate stuff.
Ryan McMillan.
6-year-old boy got to watch his sibling be beaten and killed and stuff. And
By his mother and her boyfriend.
Yeah.
I can't talk about it.
All right. Well, guys, us here, we're gonna donate stuff. Jeremy and I, on behalf of the show, are gonna donate stuff. We're gonna donate some toys. We're gonna donate some comics. We're gonna send it to him. I talked to Mr. X. Mr. X is donating comics. If you guys can do anything for this little boy, please look at the link on the site. We have it on our Facebook page. Cosplay on the Budget has it on their page.
Salted popcorn.
Yeah, we're gonna have it up on our website
I know,
as
and
well.
as a parent, you're a parent. I'm a parent. As a parent,
yeah.
we're all parents.
Yes, we're
It's
going
emotional.
we're sending this little boy some stuff. Just I implore you. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Notes, handwritten notes even. If you can't send, like,
If you can't afford to send
Yeah.
anything,
Just
make a card.
39-cent stamp.
yeah, just
I think that's what they are now. I don't know.
yeah,
But-
just send it out to this little boy. And I want to thank first Matches Malone for bringing this to everybody's attention. And then, yeah, just please, we'll pull up the link, pull up everything. Just send this little boy some stuff. All right. We got a box of comics ready for you. Whatever else we're gonna donate, it's gonna go.
I would honestly like. I looked at it. He's in Westchester, PA. It's about a 3.5 hour drive. We could go up on a Saturday early, spend the day. Maybe if we spend the night, we spend the night. If not, if we leave at 5, 6 o'clock, we'll be back by 8, 9 o'clock at night. I would like to go out there and actually bring him stuff if they let us. I'm gonna call them on Monday,
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't
and I'm
know.
gonna see if we can get out there one weekend. Because I'd love to go out there. I would love for some of us
Cool
to come
see,
in
like, a
costume.
superhero- Yeah, I was
You know, I would love to see
caravan.
like Eddie go. You know, because he's a parent. I know he'll
Yep.
take this to heart. I would love to see some of us go in cosplay and just go cheer this kid up, bring him some stuff. That's what I would love to see happen.
You know, I think we should make that.
I mean,
plan.
we drive. How long do we drive for cons?
For cons,
This
yeah,
is
for
a
real.
reason for us to get in our cars and go.
Well, you talked about Angry Geek Show on the road. I think we should plan this
There's
and
another
actually do it.
Angrygeeks show on the road.
Yeah, I think we should do that. And I mean, we don't. Not even to bring the camera along, just to do something for this little boy. You know, I think if you want to put that together,
I want to.
let's do that. And guys, you know, don't.
I'm going to make sure it's okay for us to go out there first. 'cause
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
everything's
yeah,
supposed
I
to be.
don't know.
I think everything's supposed to be care of the victim's crime unit. So I don't know if they're actually going to let us go out there. But
Well, you do all the paperwork for us, but guys, don't send nothing here to us. Don't send it out
Well, send
there.
stuff to me. I'm fine with it.
No,
no, yeah.
If you
There-
want to
there's
donate,
a
you send it
address
out
and
there.
everything to send it to.
Yeah, you send it out there. Do not send it to us.
Right.
Don't.
I actually have the address too.
All right, just
Throw it up.
throw it up on the screen.
Look at that.
That's where you send it. Don't send it to us. This is from you. If you're going to donate, it's from you.
Yeah.
All right, so if you want to put that together, I think we should bring the show on
Yeah,
the
I'm
road.
going to call them on Monday.
All right. And on a somber note, I guess that's it for the show this week. We're gonna be at a show. You guys gonna come to that little show out in Springfield?
Today?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Alright.
gonna go.
Alright.
Absolutely.
I have to be home. But tomorrow I can. I wanted to go see Judge. Sorry.
Tomorrow, like I said, stepping into your shoes.
So you're gonna
tomorrow.
judge, or after everybody
gonna
walks by, you're
cosplay?
gonna yell, "I am the law."
I am the law. I am the law. It's funny because everyone. It's no big secret now. Stallone is my favorite actor, and when you guys walked
Hold
in,
on. I can
No.
understand
hold on.
why
Did you happen to catch what was on TV when you walked in?
No, I didn't look at the TV.
I was watching.
I was too busy looking at your face after I handed you that really cool
I'm going to show that in 1 second. But Over the
I didn't
Top
see
was on.
Over the Top was on?
I was watching Over the Top. As the camera's still rolling,
Lincoln.
I got to show you some gifts. Watch it. I'm going to walk in front of the camera.
His son plays in the NFL.
I'm going to walk.
Did you know that? Over the Top. Lincoln Hawk, the movie that
Gift
it's about.
number 1. You see this at a con. Definitely buy it. Ooh. That's awesome. Jeremy wants it, but he ain't going to get it.
Jeremy's gonna get a whole set of Hush ones made.
And then, this is just badass. You guys hold up for a second? I want to make sure the camera got... Look at that. That tells you that your friend loves you, and this is why Ace is family. Look at that. And once again, something that Jeremy doesn't have. And I'll put that right there. And now, for the final thing...
Yeah, show the free thing.
Watch this show. It's Jeremy. Put that shit back. I told the fans I'm going to show my gift. That is awesome. You understand? Watch it. Team Angry Jr. Cody. He's going to be very angry about that, but this is all mine.
I think I have another one.
Thank you.
I think I have another one.
He doesn't need it. Good parenting right here.
Yeah, don't give any gifts to my kids. Give them to me.
You should see my parents get me these Star Wars ornaments every year for Christmas. Well, actually, they get them for my kids for Christmas. Kids ain't even seen them. They're still in the boxes. All of them.
Well, I wish I could say
have
that.
The entire set.
It's funny.
I don't know. I'm like Batman. I don't have any parents, so my parents are dead. So
I'm sorry.
I'm like Batman. And I don't want anybody commenting, be like, "Oh, he doesn't care." I was a kid. Yes, I miss my parents, but there's no sense in getting emotional over shit you can't control.
My Christmas tree is like the Justice League.
I think we're gonna do a different style of Christmas tree this year. We're
Charlie
gonna do
Brown.
we're gonna do like old lumbery kind of outdoorsy. Like we're gonna do an all white tree with like like wood type of ornaments and stuff like that, rather than that traditional green and red and stuff like that. You know what
No,
I mean?
literally, my Christmas
Have you
tree.
spoke this?
Well, yeah, she knows.
Yeah.
No, literally, our Christmas tree is the Justice League.
Really?
Really,
I mean, we're gonna throw a Santa hat on Yoda, but
that's awesome.
put him by
I mean, we have traditional ornaments on the tree. We're talking about, it's not even Thanksgiving yet. We're talking about Christmas. What the hell?
I'm sorry.
How's that any
I
different
don't
from, like, Walmart and
celebrate
everybody else?
Thanksgiving.
Doesn't that make you sick?
I don't celebrate
My-
Thanksgiving either.
Yeah,
Like,
my next big event is
like
Christmas.
when we got together, I started to like her family celebrates
This is awesome.
big time. But like before that, I would eat at Boston Market.
Oh, me and my wife, we have told everybody we don't go anywhere for Thanksgiving. We stay home. We get a bunch of pizza and Chinese food the day before, and then reheat it on Thanksgiving Day.
Well, Chinese food's
we'll
open that day though.
Not the ones around us.
Oh yeah, around us, the
It's
Chinese
disappointing.
the pizza places are closed, but the Chinese
Well,
stores are open.
this is really weird. You guys are saying
And we get all the
On
pies
Christmas.
and desserts. But yeah.
we celebrate Thanksgiving, of course. We always have the big meal, but Christmas, the kids like Christian will be here for Christmas morning, and Cody and Caitlin, they'll open up all their gifts and everything, and then they go. Cody and Caitlin go to their dads, and Christian goes to his mom's. So then it's just Rose and I by ourselves. So what do? We go out for Chinese food and go to a movie.
Oh,
That's-
movie every
So
Christmas.
that's cool. That sounds cool. We
Movie
do
every
that.
Christmas.
You
Yep.
guys just come up then.
We would do that.
Usually like Alvin and the Chipmunks or something.
My son's
Those
usually.
are-
My son's usually. I don't like to take. My son's 15 now, so that whole if he was like 5 or 6, it'd be one thing. But because he's 15 now, he doesn't need to spend all of Christmas
Yeah.
with me. So he's got younger brothers and now a new sister. So they just kind of like he likes to spend it with them. I like him to be with his brothers and open his presents and stuff like that. So it's always my wife and I on Christmas, and we always look for something to do. Usually there's a movie like what did we do? Was it Les Mis we saw on Christmas when it came out? Did it come out on Christmas?
I saw Brokeback one year on Christmas.
Huh?
Weird movies.
Can we go to the movies?
Last year for
Rangers.
our Christmas movie last year was the Stallone De Niro boxing movie. Of course,
Grudge match.
that was awesome. It's,
I'm looking at your house. What you mean you don't need the money?
that's where Rose and I saw.
That's a great movie, man.
And
Shane from The Walking Dead, phenomenal
Yep.
in that movie.
Yep.
John Berthal.
Anything with Stallone's phenomenal. I can't wait for the Expendables 3 on
Did you
Blu-ray.
like Escape Plan?
Yes.
I liked it.
It was awesome.
Some people didn't. I thought that, I want to cosplay as one of the guards.
That'd be awesome.
I want to do one of the guard suits, man.
So what did you think about my Rocky 2 outfit?
I love the Bruiser, man. I was like, holy shit, do I owe him money? I hope I don't owe him money.
Karen Nicole was so funny when I was interviewing her. She was laughing. She goes, "You pulled off Batman great." I just look at her. She, of course, she was supposed to be Rocky Balboa. She goes, "I had the tiger because I had the tiger jacket on the back."
Did you walk around like that and you had a little bouncy
I
ball?
was.
Did you have the bouncy-
I didn't have the bouncy
You
ball.
need the bouncy ball.
I did not have the bouncy ball.
Pumpkins!
Oh,
Hey, Pumpkins!
Pumpkins! That's the only thing I didn't have was the bouncy ball.
You need the bouncy ball.
And I actually had a couple people walk up to me and say, "Awesome, Rocky Balboa." I said, "Thank you."
See?
So I cosplayed. That's my cosplay.
You gotta have Rose put on like a
20 sweaters. What was
flannel
it?
coat thingy and her glasses, a little hat on, and she could be your
Adrian.
Adrian. So that'd be funny.
That's my cosplay name. Balboa or Rocky. The Italian style. I'm Italian.
Rocky Marciano.
Just call it the Italian horse. Like, hey, horsey. That's better. I like
With
it.
that,
Horsey.
thank you for watching. Louis Perry for Ace Fett, for Jeremy Courtney.
Thank you for having me.
It's always a pleasure. You can come anytime you want. Anytime. The door's always open for you.
Just not at 9:30 in the morning.
What do you mean? No, you can come up 9:30 in the morning if you want. You guys would have saw Rose. Right? He's playing with his phone now. See you next week. Douchebag.
You gotta get that in there.
Oh, I will.